Join me as I dive into the minds of Indians and Europeans to see if we really think about money differently. When it comes to cultural perceptions of money, few topics spark as much curiosity and debate as the differences between Indians and Europeans. And in today's globalized economy, understanding these differences is more crucial than ever. From international trade to personal finance, money plays a central role in our lives, and our attitudes towards it can shape our relationships, careers, and even our sense of identity. But why do we care about how others think about money? Perhaps it's because we're curious about what makes others tick. Or maybe it's because we're searching for new perspectives to improve our own financial lives. Whatever the reason, it's time to explore these cultural differences and challenge our assumptions. Money is an emotional topic, and when cultural norms come into play, things can get even more complicated. As we navigate the complexities of money and culture, it's essential to acknowledge that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. What works for someone in Mumbai might not work for someone in Madrid, and vice versa. In this video, we'll embark on a fascinating journey to uncover the similarities and differences in how Indians and Europeans think about money. From saving habits to investment strategies, we'll delve into the nuances of each culture and explore what we can learn from each other. Stereotypes about Indians and money abound. They're frugal, thrifty, and obsessed with saving. Meanwhile, Europeans are often seen as spendthrifts, splurging on luxury items and living in the moment. But are these stereotypes rooted in reality, or are they just oversimplifications of complex cultural norms? Let's start with the Indian perspective. In many Indian households, saving is deeply ingrained in the culture. Children are taught from a young age to save a portion of their pocket money. And this habit, often carries over into adulthood. But it's not just about accumulating wealth. Saving is also seen as a way to ensure financial security and protect oneself against uncertainty. In contrast, many Europeans prioritize spending and enjoying the present moment. This doesn't mean they're reckless with their finances, but rather that they believe in balancing their budgets with their desire for experiences and luxury items. After all, as the saying goes, you only live once, right? But are these generalizations accurate? Do all Indians prioritize saving? And do all Europeans love to splurge? Of course not. There's a vast range of attitudes towards money within each culture, and it's essential to recognize these individual differences. Let's explore some personal anecdotes to illustrate these cultural differences. For instance, I have a friend from India who saved almost 70% of his salary every month. Even when he was earning a modest income, his goal was to buy a house, and he was willing to make sacrifices to achieve it. On the other hand, I have a friend from Germany who loves to travel and tries to save up for at least one big trip every year. She believes that experiences, not material possessions, bring true happiness. These stories highlight just how diverse our attitudes towards money can be, even within the same culture. And when we bring different cultural norms into the mix, things get even more fascinating. For example, did you know that many Indians believe in the concept of joint family savings, where family members pool their resources to achieve common financial goals? Meanwhile, in Europe, there's a growing trend towards minimalism and living below one's means. This philosophy emphasizes the importance of simplicity, sustainability, and experiences over material possessions. These contrasting approaches to money management couldn't be more different. And yet, both have their merits. So, what drives these differences in saving habits and spending behaviors? Is it cultural, economic, or historical factors that shape our attitudes towards money? To delve deeper, let's explore some expert opinions and research on the topic. One study found that Indians tend to have lower credit card debt and higher savings rates compared to Europeans. This could be due to cultural values, such as the emphasis on family and community, which encourages saving for the collective good. On the other hand, Europeans might be more inclined to spend due to their cultural heritage, which places a high value on enjoying life and living in the moment. Another expert suggests that economic factors, such as income levels and access to credit, play a significant role in shaping our spending habits in countries with high income inequality. For instance, people may be more likely to splurge on luxury items as a status symbol, or to compensate for feelings of financial insecurity. As we navigate the complexities of cultural differences and financial habits, one thing becomes clear. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to money management. What works for someone in Mumbai might not work for someone in Madrid, and vice versa. But what's the most significant insight that challenges common assumptions about Indians and Europeans thinking about money? In my opinion, it's the realization that both cultures have valuable lessons to offer each other. Indians can learn from Europeans' emphasis on enjoying the present moment, while Europeans can benefit from Indians' frugality and long-term financial planning. As we conclude our exploration of cultural differences in money management, it's essential to recognize the complexities of these attitudes and the importance of understanding varied perspectives. By doing so, we can broaden our own financial horizons and develop more effective strategies for achieving our goals. Thanks for joining me on this fascinating journey into the minds of Indians and Europeans. Remember to share your own experiences and insights in the comments below.